Northville, Michigan, you have no shortage of fairs and festivals, and that is one of the things that I love so much about living in this town and why it's so popular with our clients buying homes or even selling homes and moving to a different home in Northville. I'm going to cover some of the essential fairs and festivals that go on throughout the year in this video, but before we get there, don't forget to subscribe to be updated when the new videos drop, and we'd be honored to interview for the job of helping you and your family find your next home or sell your current one. On with the video. The Northville Chillin' in the Ville is the annual chili cook-off and competition, usually in late February every year. Each year, the city itself, the fire department, and local restaurants compete for the title of Best Chili, and you get to vote for the favorites. It's a family-focused event with Elsa the Ice Queen and Anna, her sister, showing up as well. There are Frozen-themed ice sculptures on Main and Center. Okay, so this was not technically a fair or festival, but I'm definitely putting it in here. Bridgerton Ladies Night Out is typically on a Thursday in late March, and it runs from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's a night of shopping, raffles, discounts, and of course, a costume contest. The Dancing Eye Gallery hosts the raffle for Bridgerton-themed merchandise, and Tuscan Cafe hosts with lavender tea, cookies, and lavender lattes. Running May 6th through October 28th is the Northville Farmers Market. And to hear more about the top 5 farmers markets, click on this video right here. It's at the corner of 7 Mile and Center Street every Thursday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. and it features fresh plants, flowers, and these guys work really hard to stay true to the support local, which we're a big fan of, with an array of Michigan-made and Michigan-grown items like honey-baked goods, local crafters, jewelry, furniture, woodworking, and home decor. The Northville Farmers Market is put on by the Northville Chamber of Commerce, and these guys do a great job. Shout out to them. The first weekend in June, about June 2nd to June 5th, is the Northville Spring Carnival, located at the Northville Downs. The Northville Chamber brings in Elliott Amusements for a full carnival with midway rides and games. For those wanting to try their luck, there are a ton of midway games. Many of them kids can play until they win, and that is my kind of game. Arts and Acts runs June 17th to 19th in 2022 and typically is the third weekend in June, and it's a fun one I almost always hit. 2022 marks the 34th year for this festival that showcases art from both local and nationally recognized artisans. This past year there were 81 separate vendors, and there's also live music and great food as well. July 5th, starting at 10 a.m., the Northville Chamber organizes and puts on the Northville Independence Day Parade, celebrating the birth of our country. The Northville 4th of July Parade features bands, floats, and appearances from mascot to antique cars, and not to mention the mayor. The Buy Michigan Now Festival is typically the first or second weekend in August, running Friday 4 to 8, Saturday 10 to 8, and Sunday 10 to 7. This festival is in its 12th year and is packed with Michigan business owners with products made locally and across the state. There's live music, demonstrations, and book signings. For kids, there's a bounce house, climb wall, crafts, and art. Late July is Northville's Grub Crawl, and this is one I don't miss, being a foodie myself. When you get there, you get a flyer and a map of the Grub Crawl, and there's a free shuttle going every 15 minutes from place to place to place, so you can spend as much or as little time as you'd like in each restaurant. There's no requirement to move along either. If you find something you love and you want to stay there, just stay there. Next up in September, we've got the Northville Heritage Festival, celebrating the founding of Northville, put on by the local Chamber of Commerce, hosted on Katy Street. Here in 2022, the Sean Riley Band will be playing Friday from 7 to 10 p.m. And if you're watching this video not in 2022, there's always a great band that doesn't disappoint. Now, October in Northville does not disappoint, and it's kind of like a whole month-long festival for Northvillians unto itself, right? So let's start with the Skeletons. Usually about October 2nd, there's a party called the Skeletons Are Alive launch party from 6 to 9 p.m. with live music, food, and of course the skeletons. The first week in October is the Oakwood Cemetery Walk in Northville. It's a celebration of the lives of the people who lived in, founded, and grew Northville. One of the big focuses here are several families that had members fight in the Civil War to abolish slavery. The second weekend in October, there's the Fall Fair and Craft Show at the Community Center. It's a 2-day event going all day Saturday and Sunday. October 18th or thereabouts is a trick-or-treat trail at the Mill Race Village. Say that 3 times super fast. October 24th at 9:30 p.m. is the costume parade, followed by the Street of Treats, trick-or-treating at the local businesses, and of course there's food. October 24th is the Great Pumpkin Festival at Mayberry State Park. Also on October 24th, back at Mill Race Village, is Witches and Herbs Tea, and October 31st is Northville's yearly costume contest. October in Northville is pretty much a non-stop festival and celebration, and I love it. In mid-November, we have the Holiday Lighted Parade. It's a community celebration that kicks off the holiday season, and the celebration begins with the parade going down Katy Street, up to Dunlap, and over to Wing Street with a ceremonial lighting of the Christmas tree in Town Square. November 19th and 20th, the Holiday Greens Market is open. It's at the corner of 7 Mile and Center, and it is exactly how it sounds. Well, maybe not exactly how it sounds. It's not a Les and Broccoli market. It is a market for picking out a Christmas tree, getting your front door wreath, and they also have all kinds of artisans with holiday decor you can pick up there. During the entire month of December, the Northville Chamber of Commerce puts on the Military Banners program. If you've been in any of the armed services and are watching this video, first, thank you for our service and protecting our freedom, country, and way of life. I'm in awe of anyone willing to sacrifice their lives for ours. The Military Banner Program is 136 banners hung on street lamps during the entire month of November, each one individually honoring one of those brave souls that served our country and protected our freedoms. Heroes honored include those that fought in the Civil War, World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan, and people that are actively serving today. Each one of their stories are also on northville.org, and I'm going to include a link below and encourage everyone to take a little time to look at the stories. I intended to name a few here, however, after going through all 136, I couldn't decide which to highlight. Rounding out the year is a holiday to remember. Now, this is a newer event over the first 3 weekends in December, put on by the Northville Downtown Development Authority and running Fridays and Saturdays 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and Sundays 3 to 5. Every day there's live holiday music, horse rides, wagon rides, and on Sunday, a petting zoo. Each weekend also features different events, including small works art at the Northville Art House, a Christmas carol performed at the Tipping Point Theater, Christmas in the Village at Millrace Village, the Merry Little Christmas Party put on by New Hope, pancakes and pajamas put on by the Parks and Rec Service, tinsel and treasure hunt at the Community Center, holiday fun at the farm at Mayberry Farm, and last but not least, the holiday art workshop put on by the Northville Art House. There's a lot happening. So we have just gone full circle through an entire year's worth of fairs, festivals, and just a couple little things I threw in there that are uniquely Northville. My name is Mike Perna, local real estate agent serving Northville and the surrounding communities for the last 20 plus years, and we would be honored to receive the call to help your family purchase or sell a home in and around Metro Detroit. Thank you again, everyone, and I will catch you on the next video.